Ep.1. Broke and hopeless. Dark alleyway, rain pouring. The sound of distant city traffic. A young man, Ryo Takeda, 22, stands near a dimly lit convenience store, checking his near-empty wallet. Ryo, life isn't fair. Some people are born rich. Others, like me, barely have enough to survive. Flashback to earlier in the day, Ryo getting rejected from a job interview, his landlord yelling at him for unpaid rent, and a girl he likes walking past him, uninterested. Ryo, I tried. I really did. But no matter what I do, I stay broke. Cut back to the present. Ryo pulls out his last 500 yen and stares at it in frustration. Ryo, if money came as easily as breathing, I wouldn't have to suffer like this. Suddenly, a golden notification screen appears in front of him. System message. Wealth system activated. New user detected. Ryo Takeda. Starting bonus. 10,000 yen deposited. Ryo's eyes widen as his phone pings. He checks his banking app and sees 10,000 yen mysteriously appear. Ryo, no way. What the hell is this? System message. Daily mission. Earn 10,000 yen by midnight. Reward. Passive income plus 1%. Mission failure. Penalty applied. Ryo scrolls down, confused and skeptical. Ryo, this has to be a prank. But what if it's real? He looks up and sees a nearby pawn shop. His mind starts racing. Pawn shop, small and cluttered. Ryo enters and eyes an expensive-looking gold watch in a display case. Pawn shop owner. Looking to buy, kid? Ryo, actually, I want to sell something. He hesitates, then pulls out a cheap old wristwatch from his pocket. Pawn shop owner laughs. This? Worthless. I'll give you 500 yen for it. Ryo's wealth system interface flashes with a new notification. System message. Hint. Convince him it's a collector's item. Ryo, thinking, is this thing giving me advice? Worth a shot. Ryo, confidently, actually, sir, this isn't just any watch. It's a limited edition prototype from 1985. There were only 10 ever made. Look at the engraving on the back. The pawn shop owner examines it, looking uncertain. Pawn shop owner, you sure about that? Ryo keeps a straight face, despite sweating internally. Ryo, check your collector's guide if you don't believe me. These usually go for 50,000 yen minimum. I'll let it go for 30,000 yen. Pawn shop owner, all right, 20,000 yen. Take it or leave it. Ryo's wealth system screen flashes. System message. Mission update. Earn 20,000 yen. Bonus achieved. New passive income unlocked. 500 yen per day. Ryo accepts the deal, taking the money, still in shock. Ryo, excited this system. It's real. Outside the pawn shop, Ryo grins, counting his cash, but suddenly hears footsteps. A group of thugs approach him. Thug leader, oh, you just made some cash, huh? Why don't you share with us? Ryo panics, backing away. System message. Warning. Hostile encounter detected. Hidden mission unlocked. Escape or win. Reward. Negotiation skill +1. Ryo swallows hard, realizing that his journey to wealth won't be easy. Episode 2. First fight, first lesson. Scene 1. Escape or fight. Ryo stands frozen as the thugs surround him. The wealth system pings. System message. Choice. Run. Penalty. Lose 10,000 yen. /fight. Reward. Strength +1. Negotiation skill +1. Ryo clenches his fists, realizing this is another test. He remembers a self-defense movie saw online and takes a deep breath. Ryo, you sure you want to fight someone like me? I might be broke, but I have a powerful backer. Thug leader laughs. Oh yeah? Who? System message. Hint. Bluffing skill activated. Ryo, smirking. Ever heard of the Golden Syndicate? A name randomly given by the system. The thugs hesitate. The leader eyes him cautiously. Thug leader. TC? Fine. Not worth the trouble. Let's go. They leave, and Ryo exhales in relief. System message. Mission success. Negotiation skill +1. Bluffing skill unlocked. Ryo grins, realizing just how useful this system is. Later, Ryo sits in a cheap cafe, checking his phone. System message. daily mission. Make 50,000 yen today. Reward. Stock market prediction ability. Ryo. Wait, stock market. I don't know anything about that. The system pings again, showing a beginner's guide to stock trading. Ryo. Grinning. This thing really wants me to win? Fine, let's do this. Ryo's journey into the world of high finance begins. Episode 3. The First Investment. Ryo stares at his phone, seeing a list of stock market prices. Numbers fluctuate rapidly. Ryo. I don't even know where to start. System message. Hint. Look for undervalued stocks with an upward trend. Ryo notices a stock labeled Nakamura Electronics that has just dropped significantly in price. Ryo. It just crashed, but the company looks strong. If it recovers, I can make a profit. He takes a deep breath and invests 30,000 yen. System message. Investment confirmed. 30,000 yen in Nakamura Electronics. Projected profit, 200% in 48 hours. Ryo's heart races as he realizes he's just made his first real investment. Episode 4. Market Manipulation. The Unexpected Drop. Early morning. Ryo wakes up groggily, reaching for his phone. His heart skips a beat as he sees red numbers flashing on his stock trading app. Ryo panicked. What the hell? Nakamura Electronics just dropped another 30% overnight. But the system said it was a safe investment. System message. Alert. Stock market fluctuation detected. Potential cause. Market manipulation. Solution. Analyze market trends. Ryo sits up, rubbing his temples. He stares at the screen, trying to make sense of it. The learning curve. Ryo rushes to a nearby internet cafe, determined to figure out what went wrong. Cut 2. Ryo clicking through financial news articles. He finds an article mentioning that a major investor just pulled out of Nakamura Electronics, causing panic among traders. Ryo. So that's why the stock tanked. Someone deliberately made it crash. System message. New knowledge unlocked. Market manipulation. New skill unlocked. Stock analysis, level 1. Ryo thinking. If someone pushed the price down, that means it could still bounce back, right? I just need to figure out if it's a real crash or a fake one. He starts watching a video tutorial on stock market manipulation, taking notes. The mysterious message. As he researches, a suspicious email pops up on his screen. Email. From Anonymous. Subject. You're playing a dangerous game. Stop investing in Nakamura Electronics if you know what's good for you. Ryo's eyes widen. Ryo. Narration. Wait, is someone trying to scare me off? That means I was right. Someone wants this stock to stay low. He grips his phone tightly, determination in his eyes. Ryo. Then I won't sell. I'll double down. He quickly transfers another 50,000 yen into Nakamura Electronics. System message. High-risk move detected. Potential profit, 500% in 48 hours. Ryo grinning. If I'm right, I'm about to make a killing. The comeback. The next morning, Ryo wakes up to a massive spike in Nakamura Electronics stock price. Ryo shocked. No way. It shot up 600% overnight. System message. Investment profit. 600,000 yen. New rank. Rising investor. New skill unlocked. Risk assessment. Level 2. Ryo stares at his phone in disbelief, then lets out a victorious laugh. Ryo. I did it. I'm rich. But before he can celebrate, his phone vibrates again. New message. From Anonymous. You should have listened. Now we're coming for you. Ryo's excitement turns to dread. Who exactly is watching him? And why do they care about his trades? Episode 5. Enemies in the Shadows. The threat is real. Nighttime. Ryo walks home, the streets unusually quiet. He clutches his phone, reading the mysterious warning again. Message. You should have listened. Now, we're coming for you. His eyes dart around nervously. Ryo thinking, who the hell are these people? And why are they so mad about me buying stocks? Suddenly, the streetlights flicker. Ryo hears footsteps behind him. He quickens his pace. System message. Warning. Hostile presence detected. Escape route recommended. Ryo glances at the well system's mini-map. A red dot is following him. He turns a corner, but another figure blocks his path. A group of 3 masked men step out of the shadows. Thug leader. You made a bad move, kid. Some people don't like it when nobody's mess with their business. Ryo clenches his fists, feeling trapped. System message. New mission. Survive the attack. Reward. Combat reflexes +1. The fight or flight decision. Ryo's heart pounds. He quickly scans his options. Small blue diamond option 1. Run. Success rate. 30%. Small blue diamond option 2. Fight. Success rate. 50%. Small blue diamond option 3. Bluff. Success rate. 70%. He takes a deep breath and chooses option 3. Ryo calmly. Before you do anything stupid, you should know. I'm not alone. Thug leader laughs. That's so? I don't see anyone else. Ryo smirks. Because they don't need to be seen. You know the name Kazuki Arita, right? The thugs exchange nervous glances. System message. Bluffing skill activated. Target hesitation detected. Ryo continuing. He's been watching my investments. If anything happens to me, he'll know exactly who to come after. Thug 2. Wait, Arita? That's the billionaire's son. What if he's telling the truth? Thug leader grits teeth. TC8. This kid might be bluffing, but it's too risky. The thugs slowly back away before disappearing into the night. Ryo lets out a shaky breath. System message. Mission completed. Combat reflexes +1. Bluffing skill level up. Ryo whispers to himself. That was too close. Who the hell did I just mess with? Meeting the hacker. Ryo realizes he needs answers. He pulls out his phone and calls Iane Kisaragi, a skilled hacker he met online. Cut to a dimly lit internet cafe. Iane, a sharp-witted woman with glasses, sips on an energy drink as Ryo arrives. Iane, you sound desperate. That's usually bad for business. Ryo, I need to know who's behind that message I got. He hands her his phone. Iane types furiously, her screen flashing with lines of code. Iane, this is interesting. The message was sent through an encrypted dark web server. Definitely professional. Ryo, meaning, Iane, meaning, whoever threatened you isn't some street gang. These guys operate at a corporate level. Ryo's stomach drops. Ryo, corporate? Why would a company care about one small-time investor? Ayane grinning. Because you made the right move when they wanted you to fail. You just stepped into the high-stakes world of market manipulation. The new mission. The wealth system suddenly pings. System message. New mission. Expose the manipulators. Reward. Advanced market prediction. Time limit. 72 hours. Ryo. Expose them? How the hell am I supposed to do that? Ayane smirks. Leave that part to me. I'll dig up dirt on who's been rigging Nakamura electronic stock. You just focus on not getting yourself killed. Ryo clenches his fists. If he succeeds, he won't just be rich. He'll be untouchable in the financial world. Ryo determined. Then let's bring these back. Episode 6, Playing with Fire. The investigation begins. A dimly lit apartment. Iane's multiple monitors flicker with code as she types rapidly. Ryo sits beside her, watching intently. Iane, all right, I've traced the stock manipulation. Turns out, a shell company was behind the massive sell-off of Nakamura Electronics. Ryo, shell company? Meaning someone's hiding their true identity? Iane, exactly. And from what I found, this company is linked to Shiranami Holdings. Ryo frowns. Ryo, never heard of them. Ayane grinning. That's because they don't want to be known. They're a shadow corporation that controls multiple billion-dollar investments. If they noticed you, you're officially in dangerous territory. Ryo exhales slowly, realization hitting him. Ryo, so, I pissed off a group that manipulates markets for fun. Great. System message. New mission. Uncover Shiranami Holdings' next target. Time limit, 48 hours. Reward. Market prediction level 2. Ryo's eyes narrow. If he can predict their next move, he can outplay them at their own game. Ryo, then let's find out what they're up to next. Following the money. Cut to Ryo at a high-end bank headquarters, blending in with businessmen. He carries a hidden earpiece, with Iane feeding him information remotely. Ayane through earpiece. All right, big shot, you're inside. The Shiranami execs usually meet in VIP lounges. Your job? Eavesdrop. Ryo adjusts his tie and moves through the crowd. He spots two men in expensive suits, discussing something in hushed voices. Executive 1. So the Nakamura ploy didn't go as planned. Executive 2. It doesn't matter. The next phase is already in motion. We're shorting Takahashi Tech next. Ryo's eyes widen. He whispers into his mic. Ryo, did you catch that? Loud and clear. These bastards are about to crash Takahashi Tech stock. If we move fast, we can buy in before the manipulation happens and ride the recovery. Ryo smirks. He now has the upper hand. System message. Hidden mission unlocked. Counter the market manipulation. Potential profit, 5 million yen. Ryo, time to make them regret underestimating me. The counterattack. Ryo rushes back to his apartment, logging into his stock trading app. Ryo, if they're about to crash Takahashi Tech, that means they'll start selling their shares massively soon. The moment it hits rock bottom, I buy in. He watches the stock price drop. Small blue diamond price, 10,000 yen per share. Small blue diamond price, 8,000 yen per share. Small blue diamond price, 6,500 yen per share. Ryo clenches his fists. Then, he makes his move. Ryo, I'm going all in. He invests 500,000 yen at the lowest point. System message. Trade confirmed. 500,000 yen invested in Takahashi Tech. Projected growth. 800% within 24 hours. The moment he buys, the stock suddenly skyrockets. The manipulators lose control of the crash, causing a massive rebound. Investors rush back in. Ryo stares at his screen as his profit soars. Small blue diamond, 1 million yen. Small blue diamond, 2,500,000 yen. Small blue diamond, 4 million yen. System message. Profit secured. 4,200,000 yen. New rank, financial predator. Skill upgrade. Market prediction level 2. Ryo leans back, grinning. He just outplayed a billion-dollar corporation. The retaliation. Later that night, Ryo walks home, his mind buzzing with his victory. But just as he turns a corner, a black car screeches to a stop in front of him. 4 men in suits step out. Suited man, Ryo Takeda, get in the car. Ryo's heartbeat quickens. He realizes Shiranami Holdings is done playing games. They're coming for him. System message. Warning. Hostile entity detected. Escape impossible. Next move. Episode 7. The offer you can't refuse. The ride to the unknown. Ryo sits in the back of a sleek black limousine, his heartbeat steady but his mind racing. Across from him sits a mysterious businessman in a gray suit, sipping whiskey. The atmosphere is tense. The city lights blur past the tinted windows as the car moves through the night. Businessman, Ryo Takeda. Quite impressive feat, flipping our own game against us. Ryo, if you're here to threaten me, let's just get it over with. Businessman chuckles. Oh no, kid. Quite the opposite. We're here to make you an offer. Ryo raises an eyebrow. The businessman leans in, a sharp glint in his eyes. Businessman, you're talented. Not many people would have figured out our moves, let alone profit from them. So, we like to bring you into the fold. Ryo, you want me to work for you? Businessman, in a sense. Think about it. We control the markets, we make the rules. You could be one of us. Ryo stays silent, analyzing his options. The wealth system pings. System message. New mission. Accept or decline the offer. Choice 1. Join Shiranami Holdings, gain access to insider trading. Choice 2. Refuse the offer, gain high-risk mission, corporate war. Ryo clenches his fists. He realizes this is more than just money. It's about power. He looks at the businessman with a smirk. Ryo, tempting, but I like playing on my own terms. The businessman sighs, shaking his head. Businessman, that's disappointing. I really hoped you'd make the smart choice. The car slows down. Ryo notices they've arrived at a private airstrip. A small jet waits on the runway. Businessman, unfortunately for you, kid, we don't like loose ends. Trapped in the lion's den. 2 men grab Ryo's arms, pulling him out of the car. The businessman steps out calmly, adjusting his tie. Businessman, You had potential, but now you're just a liability. Ryo grits his teeth, scanning his surroundings. He sees the jet, a few guards, and an opening near a fence. His wealth system pings. System message. Escape route detected. 40% success rate. Hostile reinforcements arriving in 2 minutes. Ryo takes a deep breath. He has one shot. He twists his body, breaking free from one guard's grip, and elbows the other in the stomach. In the same motion, he grabs a metal suitcase nearby and swings it into the businessman's chest, knocking him back. Ryo sprints toward the fence. The guards draw their weapons. A gunshot echoes. System message. Emergency boost activated. Adrenaline rush. Ryo jumps over the fence, landing hard but rolling into the darkness. The guards lose him in the shadows. He keeps running until he reaches a busy road, blending into the crowd. Ryo, panting. They really tried to kill me. This is bigger than I thought. Asterisk, his phone vibrates. A new anonymous message. Message. You made the right choice. But now, you've made an enemy of the most powerful financial syndicate in the world. Survive if you can. Ryo exhales, gripping his phone. If they wanted war, he'd give them one. A new alliance. Ryo heads straight to Iain's hideout. The hacker girl is waiting, already aware of what went down. Iain, so you pissed off the biggest financial mafia in the world and lived to tell the tale. Ryo, grinning. Yeah, and now I need to bring them down. Iain, you're insane. She smirks. But I like insane. System message. New mission. Destroy Shiranami Holdings. Reward. Ryo clenches his fists. He wasn't just going to survive, he was going to win. Episode 8. The Shadow Market. A dangerous new world. A dimly lit warehouse. The atmosphere is heavy with cigarette smoke and whispers. Ryo walks inside, his hoodie pulled up, scanning the room. He's just entered the Shadow Market, an underground network where rogue investors, hackers, and criminal financiers operate outside the law. At the center of the room is a massive digital board, flashing real-time stock prices, cryptocurrency fluctuations, and illegal bets on corporate collapses. Ryo, narration. I play by the rules, and they try to kill me for it. Now, I play by my own rules. Iain, wearing a mischievous smirk, leans against a nearby bar, sipping soda. Iain, welcome to the real world, Takeda. These guys don't follow corporate regulations. Here, money is power, and rules are just suggestions. Ryo scans the crowd. He knows he needs allies, but in a place like this, trust is worth more than gold. Meeting the shadow brokers. A small group of men and women sit at a VIP table, eyeing Ryo as he approaches. At the center is a man known only as Ghost, a legend in the financial underworld. Ghost. So, the kid who pissed off Shiranami Holdings is standing in my club. Gutsy move. Ryo calmly. I don't have time for games. I need information. I want to take them down. The table erupts in low laughter. Broker 1. Take down the biggest financial syndicate in the world. Cute. Broker 2. You're ambitious. I'll give you that. But ambition without resources? That's suicide. Asterisk. Ryo smirks and slides his phone across the table. On the screen, evidence Iain hacked from Shiranami's hidden accounts. The laughter stops. Ghost leans forward, intrigued. Ghost. This is real. Iain, grinning. Straight from their encrypted servers. The room tenses. Ryo just showed proof of corruption that could shake the financial world. Ghost exhales, impressed. Ghost. All right, kid. You have my attention. He leans back, considering. Ghost. But before I help you, I need to see if you can handle our world. Asterisk. He gestures to a large screen showing a high-stakes stock manipulation game. Ghost. You say you're good? Prove it. Win this round, and we'll talk. The high-stakes game. The game is brutal. Players must predict stock trends in real time, while rival traders launch fake reports, data leaks, and illegal short-selling attacks. Ryo studies the charts. His wealth system pings. System message. Hidden market patterns detected. Opportunity identified. Buy out the undervalued stocks before the crash ends. Ryo thinking. They're manipulating the market to make it crash, but the real value is still there. If I buy at the lowest dip and hold, I can turn the tables. The timer counts down. Traders around him panic, making last-minute moves. But Ryo waits. Small blue diamond, 3 seconds left. Small blue diamond, 2 seconds left. Small blue diamond, 1 second. At the very last second, he buys in at the rock-bottom price. The crash reverses instantly, making him a 400% profit. The room erupts. Broker 1. Holy shit. He did it. Broker 2. In a single move. Ghost grins, slow clapping. Ghost. Kid. I think I like you. System message. Mission completed. Earned respect in the shadow market. New contact unlocked. Ghost, underground broker. Ryo exhales, adrenaline rushing through his veins. He just proved himself to the most dangerous players in finance. Ghost. All right, Takeda. Let's talk about burning Shiranami holdings to the ground. Episode 9. The First Strike. War Plans. A dimly lit underground strategy room. Large screens display Shiranami Holdings' financial network, hacked by Iane. The air is tense as Ryo, Ghost, Iane, and a few elite traders from the shadow market huddle around a digital table. Ghost, you want to take down Shiranami? Then you need to hit them where it hurts, their money flow. Iane types rapidly, pulling up Shiranami's secret offshore accounts. Iane, they've got billions tied up in illegal hedge fund manipulations. If we can disrupt their trades at the right moment. Ghost, we can cause a chain reaction collapse. Ryo smirks, eyes locked on the data. Ryo, then let's give them a taste of their own game. System message. New mission. Orchestrate a market collapse on Shiranami's holdings. Reward. High-stakes investment skill. The perfect trap. Cut to Ryo sitting at a high-end rooftop lounge, dressed in a sharp suit. Across from him sits Kazuki Arita, heir to the Arita Corporation and one of Shiranami's key investors. Kazuki, I heard you've been making waves. Takeda. Ryo calmly. Let's just say I know how to play the game. Kazuki sips his whiskey, watching Ryo carefully. Kazuki, you came here for a reason. Speak. Ryo, I have inside information. Shiranami is about to face a liquidity crisis. If you pull your investments now, you won't go down with them. Kazuki raises an eyebrow, intrigued but skeptical. Kazuki, why would I believe you? System message. High-risk bluff activated. Ryo, because I have proof. He slides a USB across the table. Asterisk. Kazuki plugs it into his tablet, and his expression darkens as he sees the evidence of Shiranami's illegal market manipulation. Kazuki, if this is real, then you just became a problem for them. Ryo, more like their worst nightmare. Kazuki leans back, thinking. Then he smiles. Kazuki, all right, Takeda, I'll play your game. I'll pull my shares, and let's see how fast Shiranami crumbles. Ryo grins. The first domino has fallen. The collapse begins. Cut to the Tokyo Stock Exchange. The market is in chaos as traders yell into phones, staring at the screens, turning red. Small blue diamond breaking news. Major investors pull out of Shiranami holdings. Small blue diamond Shiranami. Stock plunges 40% in minutes. Small blue diamond market in panic mode. Inside a Shiranami Holdings boardroom, the executives are in full crisis mode. Phones ring nonstop. Shiranami Exec 1. Who the hell is behind this? Shiranami Exec 2. Arita Corporation just pulled all their shares. We're hemorrhaging money. The CEO, a cold-eyed man named Hideo Shiranami, sits in silence, fingers tapping against the table. Hideo, find out who did this and erase them. The executives nod. The hunt for Ryo begins. Victory, or the beginning of war. Back at the shadow market, cheers erupt as Ryo watches Shiranami's empire start to collapse. Ghost claps him on the back. Ghost, not bad, kid. You just shook the entire financial world. System message. Mission completed. Orchestrated Shiranami's market collapse. New skill unlocked. High-stakes investment, level 1. Ryo exhales, feeling the rush of power. But before he can celebrate, his phone vibrates. A new message appears. Unknown sender. You've made a powerful enemy, Ryo Takeda. Enjoy your victory while it lasts. Episode 10, The Assassin's Gambit. The calm before the storm. A luxurious penthouse apartment. Ryo stands on the balcony, overlooking the city. His phone buzzes with news updates. Small Blue Diamond, breaking news. Shiranami Holdings loses billions in market collapse. Small Blue Diamond, major investors abandon ship. Shiranami on the brink of bankruptcy. Ryo smirks as he takes a sip of coffee. Ryo thinking, I just brought down one of the biggest financial giants in the world, and I'm still standing. He turns as Iane walks in, looking uneasy. Iane, you should probably sit down for this. Ryo raises an eyebrow. What now? Iane, serious. Shiranami's not just taking the loss. They put a bounty on you. Ryo's expression hardens. System message. New threat detected. Shiranami has hired an assassin. Mission. Survive the next 24 hours. Ryo. So they couldn't beat me in the markets, and now they're resorting to murder? Iane. Exactly. And this isn't just some random thug. They hired the Ghost, an assassin that's never failed a contract. Ryo clenches his fists. He's fought business elites and market manipulators. But this was something else. Ryo. Then I guess I have to make sure I'm the first. A city on edge. Nighttime. Ryo walks through the crowded Shibuya district, his senses on high alert. The streets are filled with neon lights, but the air feels heavy. He checks his wealth system, scanning for danger. System message. Threat level, extreme. Hostile presence detected. Ryo stops walking. He subtly looks around. Nothing seems off, but he knows the assassin is already watching him. Ryo thinking, they want me paranoid. They want me scared. He takes a deep breath and keeps walking. If they were going to come for him, he wouldn't make it easy. The first attack, a subway station. Ryo moves toward the exit when, suddenly, the lights flicker. A figure in black steps in front of him, face hidden by a mask. Assassin, low voice. Ryo Takeda. Ryo tenses. The other passengers around them seem oblivious. This wasn't going to be a public fight. This was a warning. Assassin, you should have taken the offer. You were given a chance. Ryo smirks. I don't take orders from dead men. The assassin moves fast. Before Ryo can react, a knife flashes toward him. But, system message. Emergency evasion activated. Reflexes +1. Ryo barely dodges, stumbling back as the blade slices through his jacket. He wasn't fighting a businessman. This was life or death. He quickly grabs a metal pole and swings it. The assassin blocks it effortlessly. They exchange blows, the fight fast and brutal. But Ryo isn't a fighter, he's outmatched. Suddenly, a loud noise. The subway train arrives, the doors sliding open. Ryo makes a split-second decision. He kicks the assassin backward and dives into the train just as the doors close. The assassin stares at him as the train pulls away. Ryo panting. That was too close. System message. Survived first encounter. The assassin will strike again. Preparing for the kill. Back at the safe house, Iane watches Ryo as he stitches his wound. He doesn't flinch. Iane, you can't keep dodging forever, you know. If you don't take him out, he'll keep coming. Asterisk, Ryo leans back, deep in thought. Then his phone buzzes. A new message. Unknown sender. If you want to stop running, meet me. Alone. Midnight. The old warehouse district. Ryo smirks. Ryo. Looks like he's ready to finish this. Fine by me. Iane grabs his wrist. Her usual cocky expression is gone. Iane. You're walking into a trap. Ryo. Of course I am. He grins. But I don't plan on walking out empty-handed. The final duel. Midnight. A deserted warehouse. The air thick with tension. Ryo stands alone, his breathing steady. The wealth system is silent. No help this time. A slow clap echoes in the darkness. The assassin steps forward, removing his mask. He's young, mid-20s, cold eyes. Assassin. You came. Ryo. Figured if I was going to die. Might as well be on my terms. Assassin. Smirks. You're different. Most men beg. You're not afraid to lose. Ryo grinning. That's where you're wrong. I never lose. Asterisk. The assassin lunges. The fight begins. Fists fly. Blades flash. Sparks from metal hitting metal. But Ryo is watching. Studying. Calculating. He sees the assassin's patterns. He's fast, but predictable. System message. New skill unlocked. Combat adaptation. Ryo ducks, rolls, and for the first time counters. He grabs a loose chain, swings it around the assassin's arm, and twists. The blade clatters to the ground. The assassin's eyes widen. Ryo raises his fist and slams it into his opponent's jaw. The assassin falls. He doesn't get up. Silence. Then a slow chuckle. Assassin, grinning, bleeding. Guess you're not just a lucky investor. Ryo wipes his lip, stepping back. Ryo, tell Shiranami if they want me dead, they'll have to try harder. The assassin nods, picking up his mask. Assassin. Next time, I won't hold back. He vanishes into the shadows. Ryo exhales, standing tall. He just won his first real fight. But he knows this is just the beginning. System message. Mission complete. Assassin neutralized. For now. New rank, Survivor. Ryo grins, adrenaline still pumping. Ryo. Looks like the game just got interesting. Episode 11. The Billionaire's Invitation. A new power moves. A sleek, high-rise corporate tower looms over Tokyo. Inside a luxurious penthouse office, a man in an expensive suit watches the city below. His fingers tap rhythmically on a golden desk. A phone call begins. Unknown man. The assassin failed. Just as I expected. A deep voice responds from the other end. Caller. Then it's time. Bring him in. The unknown man smirks, swirling whiskey in a glass. Unknown man. Oh, he'll come. When a man like me calls, no one refuses. He sets down the glass. A golden emblem on his desk catches the light. The symbol of Hashikawa Group, one of Japan's most powerful financial empires. The unexpected invitation. Asterisk. Ryo wakes up to the sound of his doorbell ringing. He groggily reaches for his phone, checking the time, 7 a.m. Who the hell is at his door this early? He opens it, to find a sharply dressed man in sunglasses, holding a gold envelope. Suited man. Mr. Takeda. My employer requests your presence. Ryo, raising an eyebrow. And if I refuse? Suited man. That would be unwise. Ryo looks at the gold envelope. He already knows. This isn't a request. It's a summons. He sighs and takes it. The suited man steps aside, revealing a black luxury car waiting outside. Ryo, guess I don't have much of a choice, huh? He steps into the car. The doors close. The city fades behind him as he's driven into the world of billionaires. Meeting the king of finance. The Hashikawa Group Tower is breathtaking. Polished marble floors, gold-accented walls, and an air of power and exclusivity. As Ryo steps into the penthouse suite, he instantly feels the difference. This isn't just wealth, this is control. At the center of the room stands Daichi Hashikawa, a legendary billionaire investor. The man who controls 50% of Japan's financial sector. He exudes calm dominance. Daichi, smiling slightly. Ryo Takeda, I've been watching you. Ryo, casually sitting down. Can't say I'm flattered. Daichi chuckles, pouring himself tea. He gestures to the Tokyo skyline outside the window. Daichi, you remind me of myself when I was younger. But there's one difference. Ryo, let me guess. You were smarter. Daichi, I was ruthless. His eyes darkened slightly. You still believe in fairness. That's what makes you weak. Asterisk. Ryo stays silent, analyzing. Daichi leans forward. Daichi, Shiranami Holdings is failing. And now, you're their enemy. But I'm offering you a choice. He slides a contract across the table. Daichi, join me. Work for Hashikawa Group. I'll give you unlimited resources, power beyond anything you've dreamed of. You won't have to fight in the shadows anymore, because you'll be above them all. Ryo glances at the contract. The terms are insane. Billion-yen salary, elite market access, full immunity from corporate law. But his wealth system pings. System message. New mission. Accept or decline Daichi's offer. Small blue diamond accept. Gain direct access to Hashikawa's wealth and power. Small blue diamond, decline. Gain high-risk mission. War against the corporate elite. Ryo exhales. This was it. The crossroads. The easy path or the war path. Ryo, leaning back, smirking. You're right about one thing, Mr. Hashikawa. He slowly pushes the contract back across the table. Ryo, I'm not ruthless, but I don't need to be, because I never lose. Silence. Daichi's smile fades slightly. Daichi, I expected that answer. A shame. I would have enjoyed watching you rise under my command. He gestures. The suited men step forward. Daichi, but now, I'm afraid you won't leave this room in one piece. The sudden rescue. Ryo stands up slowly, adjusting his cuffs. Ryo, you think I came here alone? Suddenly, the penthouse windows explode. Smoke grenades roll into the room. A loud EMP pulse disrupts the security systems. Through the smoke, Iain's voice crackles over an earpiece. Iain, did you really think I'd let you go in without backup? A black drone zips through the air, projecting a holographic message. On the screen, Ghost from the Shadow Market. Ghost. Sorry, Mr. Hashikawa, but this one's ours. Ryo grins. The chaos gives him just enough time to sprint for the exit. The bodyguards chase after him, but he jumps off the balcony, onto a hovering drone platform waiting below. The city lights blur as the drone carries him away. From below, Daichi watches, his comm mask finally cracking. For the first time, someone rejected his power and escaped unscathed. Daichi muttering. Interesting. He turns to his assistant. Daichi, from now on, everything Ryo Takeda touches, I want it destroyed. The war has begun. The escape and a new challenge. Ryo lands safely on a hidden rooftop hideout. Iain and Ghost are waiting. Iwaini grinning. That was fun. Want to do it again? Ghost, you just pissed off the most powerful financial empire in the country. You ready for what's next? Ryo looks at the Tokyo skyline, eyes burning with determination. He smirks. Ryo, let them come. I'm just getting started. System message. New war unlocked. Battle against the corporate kings. Upcoming mission. Outplay Hashikawa Group in the financial arena. Ryo clenches his fists. The biggest fight of his life was ahead, but he wouldn't stop until he owned it all. Episode 12. The Billion-Yen Battlefield. The storm begins. A massive financial news broadcast plays on a high-rise LED screen in Tokyo. The words breaking news flash in bold letters as a serious-looking anchor speaks. Small blue diamond, Shiranami Holdings has collapsed, but now a new war begins. Small blue diamond, Hashikawa Group declares market war against Ryo Takeda. Small blue diamond. Who is the mysterious investor that shook Japan's financial world? Cut to Ryo sitting in his safe house, watching the news. Iain leans against the wall, arms crossed. Iain, well, you wanted attention. Now the whole country is watching. Ghost smirks from the other side of the room, sipping whiskey. Ghost, you've officially pissed off the biggest financial empire in Japan. This is no longer just a business rivalry. It's war. Ryo leans back, fingers interlock. Ryo, then let's give them a war they'll never forget. His wealth system pings. A new high-risk mission appears. System message. New war unlocked. The Billion-Yen Battlefield. Objective. Survive and counter Hashikawa's attacks. Reward. Elite investment mastery plus shadow market access. Ryo grins. Time to play. The first strike. A high-end corporate boardroom. Daichi Hashikawa stands before a group of executives and investors, his presence commanding respect. Daichi. Effective immediately, Ryo Takeda is an enemy of Hashikawa Group. Any corporation, bank, or investor who dares to support him will be destroyed. The investors exchange uneasy glances, but Daichi simply smiles confident. Daichi, crush him, seize his assets, shut down any company that works with him. Within 1 month, I want him erased from the financial world. The executives nod in agreement, already making phone calls. Cut to a sudden series of attacks on Ryo's investments. His bank accounts are frozen. His stocks mysteriously plummet. One of his businesses is raided by the authorities on false charges. Iane slams her laptop shut, furious. Iane, they're playing dirty. They just froze all of your accounts. Ryo smirks. Ryo, of course they did. But that just means we fight back harder. The counterattack. Ryo walks into Shadow Market's underground headquarters. The room is buzzing with hackers, rogue traders, and financial rebels. Ghost is waiting, arms crossed. Ghost, if you want to fight Hashikawa, you'll need more than guts. You need leverage. Ryo grins, tossing a flash drive onto the table. Ryo, then let's give them a taste of their own medicine. Ghost picks up the drive, plugs it into a secured laptop, and his eyes widen. Ghost, wait. This is insider data from Hashikawa's private investment files. If we leak this, they're screwed. Iane whistles, impressed. Iane, where did you even get this? Ryo smirks, but says nothing. The wealth system had given him an opportunity. He just took it. System message. New strategy unlocked. Market sabotage. Ryo, if they want to destroy me, let's see how they like it when the world finds out they've been rigging the markets for years. Chaos in the markets. The next day, a massive stock market crash begins. News reports explode with shocking leaks about Hashikawa Group's illegal market manipulations. Small Blue Diamond, Hashikawa Group under investigation for insider trading. Small Blue Diamond, government freezes Hashikawa's offshore accounts. Small Blue Diamond, Daiichi Hashikawa, faces criminal charges. Cut to Daiichi standing in his office, watching the chaos unfold. His jaw tightens. He knows who's behind this. Daiichi, low voice. Ryo Takeda. He turns to his assistant. Daiichi, find him. I want him brought to me. The assistant bows and rushes out. The game was no longer about money. It was about power. A dangerous alliance. Back at the safe house, Iane checks the latest financial reports. The plan worked, but Ryo's name is now infamous. He's officially the most wanted financial criminal in the country. Iane, you just crippled Hashikawa's empire, but now they're coming for your head. What's next? Ryo leans back, deep in thought. He knows Daiichi won't stop until one of them is completely destroyed. But to win a war, he needs an army. His wealth system pings. A new mission appears. System message. New mission. Recruit the last king of finance. Target. A legendary investor who disappeared years ago. Ryo's eyes narrow. There is one man powerful enough to take on Daiichi. Ryo, it's time to find the King of Shadows. Iane and Ghost exchange glances. This was bigger than anything before. Iane, you're insane. Ghost, I like it. He grins. Let's go hunting. Episode 13, The King of Shadows. The Legend of a Ghost. A dark, abandoned villa hidden deep in the countryside. Overgrown vines crawl up the once majestic building. Inside, dust-covered furniture and old stock market reports scatter the floor. The air is heavy with mystery. Ryo stands at the entrance, staring at the cracked wooden door. Beside him, Iane and Ghost exchange uneasy glances. Iane, so let me get this straight. We're looking for a guy who vanished 10 years ago, hasn't been seen in public since, and probably doesn't want to be found. Ghost, sounds like my kind of guy. He grins. Ryo steps forward, pushing the door open with a creak. Inside, the room is eerily silent. But before they take another step, a voice cuts through the darkness. Unknown voice. You shouldn't have come here. A figure emerges from the shadows. A tall man with streaks of silver in his hair, sharp predator-like eyes, and an aura of someone who once ruled the financial world. This is Kaido Renji, the man known as the King of Shadows. The King's Warning. Renji walks past Ryo, pouring himself a drink from a vintage bottle. He doesn't even look at them. Renji, I've seen your name in the news. Ryo Takeda, the boy who thinks he can challenge the gods of finance. Ryo crosses his arms, undeterred. Ryo, not just challenge. Destroy. Renji chuckles, finally turning to face him. Renji, and that's why you're already dead. Iane tenses. Ghost raises an eyebrow, but Ryo simply smirks. Ryo, if I'm already dead, then why did you let me find you? Renji's eyes flash with amusement. He sets his drink down. Renji, clever. I like that. But tell me, kid, do you know who you're really up against? He flicks his fingers toward an old stock chart on the wall, showing the Hashikawa Group's meteoric rise. Rinji, Daiichi Hashikawa, isn't just a billionaire. He's a kingmaker. Every politician, every bank, every corporation, they owe him. You think you can take that down with a few lucky trades? Ryo, grinning. I don't rely on luck. I rely on the system. Rinji's expression darkens. Rinji, so it's true. You have it. Silence. Ryo narrows his eyes. What does he mean? Ryo, you know about the wealth system? Rinji lets out a slow breath, stepping closer. His voice drops to a whisper. Rinji, I had it once. The room falls completely silent. Iain's eyes widen. Ghost straightens up, suddenly serious. Iain, you're lying. Rinji, I wish I was. Rinji rolls up his sleeve, revealing a faint golden imprint on his wrist, the remnants of an old system interface. But it's faded dead, a system that has been deactivated. Ryo feels a chill run down his spine. Ryo, what happened? Rinji sighs, walking toward a dusty chessboard and moving a single piece forward. Rinji, I played too close to the sun, and when the game got too dangerous, the system abandoned me. Asterisk, Ryo clenches his fists. This changes everything. If the system can leave its user, does that mean his own power isn't permanent? The price of power. Rinji looks Ryo straight in the eyes, his voice cold. Rinji, you have 3 choices, kid. Small blue diamond. You surrender now. Bow to Hashikawa and live an easy life. Small blue diamond. You keep fighting and they destroy everything you've built, piece by piece. Small blue diamond, or you win. But winning against them means becoming something worse than them. Ryo exhales, processing it all. The wealth system pings. System message. Warning. System conflict detected. Data encryption preventing further information. Asterisk. Ryo frowns. The system is hiding something. But why? He looks at Rinji, once the strongest player in the game. Now just a man in hiding. Ryo, if you lost the system, why are you still alive? Rinji smirks. Rinji, because I learned the truth. And once you know the truth, you stop needing the system. Ryo leans forward. Ryo, then teach me. Rinji raises an eyebrow. Rinji, and why should I? Ryo smirks. Ryo, because you don't want to admit it, but you still want to win. Silence. Then, Rinji laughs. A deep, real laugh. Rinji, all right, Takeda, let's see if you're worthy of learning how to truly break the system. System message. New mission. Train under the former system user. Reward. Hidden knowledge of the system. Ryo clenches his fists, determined. The battle against Hashikawa is about to enter Episode 14, The Truth About the System. The training begins. A hidden dojo-style training hall deep in the mountains. The air is crisp, the sound of rustling leaves filling the silence. Ryo stands at the center of a large, circular stone courtyard, facing Kaido Rinji. Rinji tosses a small wooden cube at Ryo. Ryo catches it, confused. Ryo, let me guess. Some kind of ancient finance puzzle. Rinji smirks. Something like that. Now break it. Ryo frowns but squeezes the cube. Nothing happens. He tries again, harder. Still nothing. Ryo, what's the trick? Rinji, the same as the stock market. You can't break something you don't understand. Rinji steps forward and gently twists the cube. With a slight press, it unlocks itself, falling into pieces. Ryo watches, realization hitting him. Rinji, the system works the same way. It's not unbreakable. It just makes you think it is. System message. New learning process unlocked. Understanding system limitations. The hidden code. Rinji leads Ryo inside an old wooden study, filled with dusty financial books and strange, ancient-looking scrolls. At the center of the room is an old, broken-down laptop. Rinji, this was my system's last message before it shut down. He presses a key. The screen flickers, showing a corrupted system warning. But between the broken code, something is still visible. System log. Warning. User reached threshold. Data encryption activated. System override. Locked. Higher authority detected. Initiating user disconnect. Ryo reads it twice, his pulse quickening. Ryo, wait, higher authority? You mean there's someone controlling the system? Renji, exactly. The wealth system isn't just some random tool. It's part of a bigger design. And when you start winning too much, they cut you off. Ayane, listening from the side, crosses her arms. Ayane, so the system isn't unlimited? There's someone above it. Renji, and whoever they are, they decide who gets to keep playing. Ryo clenches his fists. If this is true, that means he's not just fighting Hashikawa Group. He's fighting against the very entity that gave him his power. The first system override. As Ryo processes the revelation, his wealth system suddenly glitches. The golden interface starts to flicker. System warning. Unauthorized access detected. User attempting to unlock restricted data. Penalty activation. Temporary system lockdown. Ryo stumbles back, gripping his head as a wave of static runs through him. Ayane rushes forward. Ayane, Ryo, what's happening? Ryo, gritting teeth. The system, it's fighting back. Renji steps forward, his voice calm but firm. Renji, breathe. Control yourself. The system isn't your enemy. It's a tool. And tools can be rewired. Ryo forces himself to focus, steadying his breath. Slowly, the system stabilizes. System message. Warning. User approaching system threshold. Action required. Submit or override. Ryo looks at the screen, his finger hovering over the choices. He has never seen this option before. Small blue diamond, submit, play by the system's rules, keeping access to current functions. Small blue diamond, override, force the system into a new state but risk permanent shutdown. Ryo closes his eyes. Then he grins. Ryo, I don't play by anyone's rules. He selects override. The screen flashes violently. The system glitches, and for a moment, everything turns black. The hidden layer. Asterisk, suddenly, the wealth system restarts. But this time, it looks different. The usual asterisk gold interface is gone, replaced by a darker, more advanced system. System message. Override successful. Hidden layer access granted. New functions unlocked. Ryo stares at the new interface, feeling a rush of power. The system, it just evolved. He wasn't just a user anymore. He was something more. Renji watches with a knowing smirk. Renji, now, you're ready to fight for real. System message. New mode activated. Wealth system 2.0. Limit breaker mode. Ryo's eyes gleam. He just did what no one else had. Episode 15. Breaking the chains. A new power awakens. Ryo stands in the dimly lit training hall, staring at the new black and red interface of his wealth system 2.0. Limit breaker mode. The usual golden glow is gone, replaced by something more powerful. Ayane and Ghost stand behind him, watching as he examines the new system functions. Renji leans against the wall, arms crossed. Ayane, so what exactly changed? Ryo slowly scrolls through the new system screen. The old functions are still there, but now there are new, locked categories. System message. Small blue diamond market manipulation mode. Locked. Small blue diamond unlimited passive income. Locked. Small blue diamond AI trading forecast. Locked. Small blue diamond override mode. Locked. Small blue diamond god tier investment strategy. Locked. Ryo smirks. Ryo, looks like I just found the cheat codes to reality. Renji chuckles, shaking his head. Renji, you've got access to things no other system user ever has. But don't get cocky, kid. Ghost. Yeah, locked functions? That means you still need to find a way to break those limits. System message. Mission update. Unlock the hidden functions of Wealth System 2.0. Requirement. Master the financial battlefield. Ryo clenches his fists. This wasn't just about playing the market anymore. It was about rewriting the entire game. The counterattack begins. Cut to a massive corporate stock exchange floor. Traders shout into phones, screens flashing red. A wave of market panic spreads. Small blue diamond Hashikawa Group stock falls another 15%. Small blue diamond Ryo Takeda's market moves continue to shake Japan. Small blue diamond financial elites in crisis. A new player takes control? Inside his skyscraper office, Daichi Hashikawa watches the chaos unfold. His calm mask cracks as he slams his fist against the desk. Daichi, he shouldn't be able to do this. Cut off all his resources. Block his trades. Shut him down. His assistant rushes in, panic in his voice. Assistant, we tried, but every time we freeze his assets, they regenerate. It's like his income is coming from nowhere. Daichi's eyes narrow. He realizes this isn't just trading genius. Something else is at play. Daichi, he's manipulating reality itself. He exhales, his grip tightening. Daichi, then if we can't beat him in the markets, we'll eliminate him the old-fashioned way. He turns to his assistant, eyes cold as steel. Daichi, call the syndicate. Tell them I have a contract worth 1 billion yen. The assistant hesitates, then nods and leaves. Daichi leans back, a sinister smirk forming. Daichi, let's see how well you play when you're dead. A dangerous new enemy. Back at the safe house, Aine works at her laptop, monitoring Ryo's accounts. Suddenly, her screen glitches. A red skull symbol flashes. Ayne, panicked. Ryo, we have a problem. Ryo looking over. What is it? Aine, somebody just hacked into our private servers. Ghost frowns, stepping forward. Ghost, that's impossible. We run on untraceable networks. Who the hell could break through that? Suddenly, a voice echoes through the speakers. A deep, modulated voice, dripping with amusement. Unknown hacker. Well, if it isn't the golden boy of finance. Asterisk, Ryo's blood runs cold. He's never heard this voice before, but the system pings. System message. Threat identified. The Phantom Broker. One of the top 5 most dangerous black market traders. Ryo, who are you? Phantom Broker. Call me the Phantom Broker. And congratulations, Ryo. You just been marked for execution. Aine's fingers fly across the keyboard, trying to trace the signal. But every time she gets close, the connection jumps locations. It's like he's everywhere. Aine, he's using a ghost protocol. I can't track him. Phantom Broker, chuckling. Of course not, sweetheart. I work for the people who own the world. And right now, they want you all erased. Asterisk, the screen flickers again. A countdown appears. Small blue diamond time until execution, 24 hours. The connection cuts. Silence fills the room. Ghost low voice. That was not a bluff. Ryo exhales, his mind racing. If this Phantom Broker is working with Hashikawa, that means they've just entered a new battlefield, one far more dangerous. Asterisk, his wealth system pings again. System message. New high-stakes mission. Survive the 24-hour blacklist. Warning, the Syndicate's best assassins are now hunting you. Ryo clenches his fists, his smirk returning. If they wanted him dead, they were going to have to work for it. Ryo, all right, let's see if they can keep up. Episode 16. The 24-hour blacklist. The clock starts ticking. A massive countdown timer flashes on Aine's laptop screen. Small blue diamond time until execution, midnight. Ryo stands over her shoulder, arms crossed. Ghost tightens his gloves, already sensing the danger. Aine, they put you on the blacklist. This isn't just a hit contract. This is a global-level execution order. Ryo's smirk never fades. Ryo, good. That means we're winning. Aine and Ghost exchange glances. Ghost, Takeda, this isn't a joke. The Syndicate only activates the blacklist for people who are too dangerous to be left alive. Aine, you're not just dealing with assassins. You'll be facing mercenaries, rogue hackers, corporate spies, and even corrupt government agents. Everyone in the world with the right connections now has one mission: kill you. Ryo's wealth system pings. A new survival mission appears. System message. High-stakes survival mission activated. Survive the 24-hour blacklist. Success reward. Unlock wealth system 2.0's market manipulation mode. Failure consequence. Immediate termination. Ryo's grin widens. This was exactly what he needed. Ryo, then let's make sure none of them succeed. The first attack. The safe house windows explode as a sniper bullet shatters the glass. Everyone drops to the ground. Ghost, Sniper, We need to move now. Ryo rolls behind cover, pulling out his phone. The wealth system scans the trajectory. Small blue diamond sniper detected. 400 meters away. Small blue diamond weapon. Custom long-range anti-personnel rifle. Small blue diamond shooter affiliation. The Syndicate. Iane hacks into Tokyo City surveillance, pulling up rooftop feeds. The sniper is already moving locations. Iane. They're working in teams. If we stay here, we're sitting ducks. Ryo taps his screen, activating a new evasion protocol. System message. Escape route calculated. Success rate, 78%. Ryo grabs a flash grenade, tosses it toward the broken window, and yells, "Ryo, move!" The grenade explodes with blinding light. The team rushes out, using the distraction to escape into the city streets. But the hunt has just begun. The cyber assault. As they race through the streets, Iane's laptop buzzes with warnings. A cyber attack has begun. Small blue diamond bank accounts hacked. Small blue diamond fake arrest warrants issued. Small blue diamond surveillance cameras tracking live. Ayane panicked. They're hitting us from every angle. If we don't stop them now, every law enforcement agency in Japan will think we're terrorists. Ryo activates a countermeasure program. The wealth system scans Tokyo's dark web activity and identifies 3 hacker teams targeting them. System message. Hackers identified. Ghostwire, Zero Trace, and the Red Spider Syndicate. Counter-hack activation. Success rate 55%. Ryo grins. That's more than enough. Ryo. Iane, can you isolate their locations? Iane. Already on it. She launches a virus into the hacker networks, forcing them into defensive mode. As they scramble, Ghost tracks their IPs and sends fake signals to Interpol. Within minutes, police raids take down 2 of the hacker teams. Ghost. That's 2 down. 1 more to go. Iane. But the last one, the Red Spider Syndicate, they're on our level. This won't be easy. Ryo's eyes narrow. Ryo. Then we take them out before they take us out. Face to face with the Red Spider. A dark alleyway. A figure leans against the wall, smoking a cigarette. She wears a red mask, and her cybernetic implants glow faintly. This is Yuki Onna, leader of the Red Spider Syndicate. As Ryo approaches, she doesn't even turn around. Yuki Onna, you really should be dead by now, Takeda. Ryo, yeah, well, I don't like following schedules. She chuckles, finally facing him. Yuki Onna, you're interesting. I'll make you a deal. Beat me in 1 trade battle. I'll call off my attack. Ryo, and if I lose? Yuki Onna, grinning. You won't be alive to care. The wealth system scans the challenge. A high-speed, real-time trading duel. The stakes, everything. Small blue diamond challenge. High-stakes algorithmic trading battle. Small blue diamond time limit, 15 minutes. Small blue diamond win condition. Earn more than 500 million yen in market profits. Ryo cracks his knuckles and grins. Ryo, all right then. Let's dance. The trade battle. The room darkens. Holographic stock charts explode into view. Red and green numbers flash at blinding speeds. Both traders place millions in rapid orders. Yuki Onna, smirking. You think you can beat me? My algorithm is 20 times faster than any human reaction. Her AI-assisted trading bot executes 40 trades per second. Ryo's balance begins to drop rapidly. But then, Ryo smirks. He's been waiting for this moment. Ryo, that's cute, but I don't react. I predict. His wealth system 2.0 activates. He sees the future price movements seconds before they happen. Small blue diamond hidden function unlocked. AI trading forecast. 5 seconds future prediction. Within human precision, Ryo counters every one of her moves, outmaneuvering the algorithm itself. Within the last 30 seconds, he flips the market and rips 600 million yen in profit. The battle ends. Yuki Onna stares at the final numbers. Yuki Onna. No way. Ryo leans forward, smirking. Ryo, looks like I win. Now call off your dogs. She sighs, tossing her cigarette away. Yuki Onna. Fine. But now you owe me. She disappears into the shadows. The cyber war is over. But the blacklist is still counting down. System message. Phase 1 complete. Survive the digital assault. Next phase. Survive the physical assassinations. Ryo exhales. The next 12 hours? It's all about staying alive. Episode 17. The final 12 hours. The city becomes a war zone. Neon lights reflect off the wet pavement as Ryo, Iane, and Ghost navigate through the narrow alleyways of Tokyo. The streets are eerily quiet, too quiet. They all know what's coming. A massive countdown timer flashes on Iane's hacked smartwatch. Small blue diamond time until execution, 12 hours. Ghost tightens his grip on his concealed firearm, scanning the rooftops. Ghost. All right, we handled the cyber warfare. Now it's time for the real fun, the killers. Iwane, checking her laptop. The blacklist contracts have been activated worldwide. I count at least 7 different hit squads moving into Tokyo. Ryo smirks, adjusting his collar. Ryo, 7? That's it. Iane and Ghost stare at him, unimpressed. Iane, I hate you. Ghost, he's lost it. Asterisk, before they can react, a distant explosion shakes the ground. Small blue diamond news alert. Mysterious explosion in Shinjuku district. Asterisk, Ryo's wealth system pings. System message. Immediate threat detected. Assassin team, Crimson Wolves approaching. Escape route calculated. 52% survival rate. Ryo exhales. Ryo. Looks like they're making their move. The Crimson Wolves strike. A high-speed black armored vehicle screeches around the corner, headlights glaring. The doors swing open, revealing 5 masked assassins, all dressed in black tactical gear. Their leader, a tall, silver-haired man with a scar down his eye, steps forward. Meet Dante Cross, leader of the Crimson Wolves, a mercenary unit known for never failing a contract. Dante, Ryo Takeda, you've been quite the troublemaker. Ryo smirks, hands in his pockets. Ryo, flattered. So what's the bounty up to? Dante chuckles, twirling a custom combat knife between his fingers. Dante, 1 billion yen. Enough to buy an entire island. And all I have to do is put a bullet in your head. Ghost mutters under his breath. Ghost, great. We're worth an island. The assassins move in. Guns are drawn. The battle begins. The rooftop chase. Ryo and his team sprint through the back alleys, dodging gunfire. Bullets shatter neon signs, glass rains down, and the night turns into chaos. Asterisk, Ryo checks his system, looking for any advantage. Small blue diamond Route 1. Escape to the underground subway. 30% success rate. Small blue diamond Route 2. Take the fight to the rooftops. 55% success rate. Small blue diamond Route 3. Lure them into a trap. 70% success rate. Ryo grins. He always bets on the highest percentage. Ryo, we set a trap. Iane and Ghost nod, following his lead. They cut through a construction site, where a half-built skyscraper towers over the city. Ryo's team rushes up the steel framework, just as the Crimson Wolves enter from below. Ryo activates his wealth system's new function. Small blue diamond market manipulation mode activated. Small blue diamond redirecting investment funds. Small blue diamond triggering corporate order. Across the city, an investment firm suddenly shifts funding away from the construction site, immediately activating the automated demolition sequence. A robotic voice echoes through the speakers. Small blue diamond warning. Building demolition in 60 seconds. Dante Cross freezes as he realizes it's a trap. Dante, cursing. That son of a... The floor collapses under his feet. The Crimson Wolves scramble as the building begins to fall apart. Ryo and his team jump onto an adjacent rooftop, barely making it. Behind them, the entire building collapses into dust and fire. Small blue diamond system message. Crimson Wolves status eliminated. Ryo dusts off his jacket, grinning. Ryo, that's 1 group down. The final hitman. Back at the safe house, Iane checks her laptop, her face turning pale. Iane, guys, we have a problem. Ghost. More than the 7 elite killers already chasing us. Iane. No, one of them is different. Someone even the Syndicate fears. She turns the screen around, revealing a classified file. Ryo reads the name, and his smirk finally fades. Small Blue Diamond codename, Shadow Reaper. Small Blue Diamond status, Master Assassin, 100% kill success rate. Small Blue Diamond affiliation, unknown. Ghost's expression darkens. Ghost. That guy isn't an assassin. He's a legend. The kind of killer who only shows up when someone needs to disappear forever. Ryo leans forward, exhaling slowly. Ryo, then I guess I just found my final challenge. Iane shakes her head, frustrated. Iane, you don't get it, Ryo. The Shadow Reaper doesn't fail. He never misses. If he's coming for you, you won't even see him before it's too late. Ryo's wealth system pings one last time. A new mission appears. Small Blue Diamond final blacklist target. Shadow Reaper approaching. Small Blue Diamond time until arrival. 6 hours. Ryo leans back, staring at the countdown. The final battle is approaching fast. And this time, it's not just a fight, it's survival. His smirk slowly returns. If this was how it was going to end, then he'd make sure the entire world remembered his name. Ryo, let him come. I'm ready. Episode 18. The Shadow Reaper's Arrival. The last countdown. The neon skyline of Tokyo stretches into the night. A massive countdown timer glows on Iane's laptop screen. Small Blue Diamond time until execution. 6 hours. Ryo, Iane, and Ghost sit in a dimly lit hideout, tension thick in the air. The streets are empty, but they all know he's coming. Ghost. All right, we've taken out the others. But this guy, he's different. Iane, I've hacked every syndicate database. There's no record of his real name. No footprints, no survivors. He doesn't miss, Ryo. Ryo leans back, smirking. Ryo, then I just won't let him take the shot. Asterisk. Ghost and Iane exchange a glance. This wasn't arrogance. This was absolute confidence. But was it enough? The wealth system pings. A new survival objective appears. System message. Final blacklist threat detected. Shadow Reaper approaching. Threat level, extreme. Survival rate, 13%. Iane's eyes widen. Iane, 13%. Ryo, that's a death sentence. Ryo chuckles, closing his system screen. Ryo, that just means I have to make my own odds. The Ghost enters the game. A private jet lands at a dark, abandoned airstrip. A lone figure in black steps out, his movements fluid like a shadow, slipping through the night. His coat flutters in the wind, revealing a custom-made sniper rifle on his back. This is the Shadow Reaper, the world's most feared assassin. No emotions, no mercy, just one bullet, one kill. He raises his wrist, activating a high-tech tracker. A map of Tokyo flickers to life, highlighting Ryo's last known locations. Shadow Reaper calmly. Let's end this quickly. He vanishes into the city, the hunt beginning. The ambush plan. Back at the hideout, Ryo stands before a holographic city map. Red markers indicate potential entry points. They all know running won't work. So instead, they prepare an ambush. Small Blue Diamond Plan A. Escape through underground tunnels, 18% success rate. Small Blue Diamond Plan B. Lure him into a trap, 35% success rate. Small Blue Diamond Plan C. Face him head-on, unknown risk level. Ryo, we go with Plan C. Ghost raises an eyebrow. Ghost, head-on? You're insane. Ryo, if he's the best, I need to beat him at his own game. Iane sighs, but her fingers fly across her laptop, pulling every last piece of tactical data available. Iane, fine, but if we do this, we control the battlefield. I'll hack Tokyo's smart grid system. We shut off lights, block roads, force him into one location. Ghost loads his weapons, nodding. Ghost, good, because I have one shot at taking him down. Ryo clenches his fists, his wealth system glowing faintly. His market battles are over. Now, this was about survival. Ryo, let's finish this. The silent showdown. Midnight. A rooftop in downtown Tokyo. The wind howls between skyscrapers as Ryo stands alone, staring into the darkness. The entire city block has gone dark. Iane's hack work. Then a single step echoes. Ryo's eyes narrow. He knows he's here. From the shadows, the Shadow Reaper emerges. His movements are slow, deliberate, like a predator watching its prey. His sniper rifle is slung over his back, but his hand rests on a sleek black pistol. Shadow Reaper. You chose to face me. Foolish. Ryo. I prefer certainty over luck. The assassin tilts his head slightly, amused. Shadow Reaper. Interesting. You're different from my usual targets. But in the end, it doesn't matter. His finger twitches. In a flash, he draws his gun. A silenced shot fires, but Ryo vanishes. He was ready. Small blue diamond system message. Reflex boost activated. Ryo ducks, rolling behind a steel ventilation unit. The bullet barely grazes his ear. The fight is on, outplaying the unbeatable. The rooftop erupts into chaos. Ryo zigzags between cover as bullets rain down. The Shadow Reaper moves like a phantom, his shots silent, deadly, precise. But Ryo, he's faster. Ghost and Iane watch from a nearby rooftop, locked onto the assassin's movements. Iane types furiously, disrupting the surveillance cameras. Ghost adjusts his scope. Ghost, I need a clean shot. But the Shadow Reaper knows. He suddenly shifts position, making it impossible to snipe him. Iane, he's playing 4 steps ahead. Ryo slides into cover, his wealth system calculating escape routes. Then he sees a weakness. Small blue diamond system message, pattern recognized. Opponent's movement prediction unlocked. Ryo smirks. He stands up, completely exposed. Ryo, come on then. Take your shot. The Shadow Reaper reacts instantly. A perfect shot, straight for Ryo's heart. But in the last second, Ryo leans left, dodging by mere centimeters. The assassin pauses. He miscalculated. For the first time in his entire career. Shadow Reaper, quietly. Impossible. Ryo doesn't let him recover. He lunges, grabbing a steel pipe and smashing it into the assassin's arm. The gun flies out his hand. The fight turns brutal, close quarters. Fists, elbows, counterattacks. Both men are evenly matched, but Ryo is learning his every move. Small blue diamond system message. Combat adaptation complete. Opponent fully analyzed. One last punch to the ribs. A knee to the face. The Shadow Reaper stumbles. For the first time, he's losing. The assassin's choice. The Shadow Reaper slowly stands, wiping blood from his lip. But instead of attacking, he laughs softly. Shadow Reaper. Fascinating. You really are different. He looks at his own hand. It's shaking. He's never lost control like this. Then, he lowers his stance. He's not going to continue. Shadow Reaper. I could keep fighting, but it won't matter. Because I already lost. Ryo exhales, lowering his own stance. The Blacklist's final hunter just surrendered. Small blue diamond system message. Mission complete. The Shadow Reaper stands down. The countdown on Iane's screen hits 0. The Blacklist is over. Ryo. Guess that means I win. Shadow Reaper. For now. But you're playing a game much bigger than you realize, Takeda. And the real enemy is watching. Asterisk. Ryo's smirk fades slightly. The real enemy? Episode 19. The True Puppet Masters. A warning from the Reaper. Tokyo skyline, just before dawn. The city hums in the distance as Ryo and the Shadow Reaper stand atop the battered rooftop. The echoes of their fight still lingering in the air. Ghost and Iane watch cautiously from a distance, fingers on their weapons. But the assassin, he's no longer attacking. He's watching, studying Ryo with something close to curiosity. Shadow Reaper calmly. You impressed me, Takeda. I didn't think anyone could predict my moves. Ryo wipes blood from his lip, smirking. Ryo, not predict, outplay. The assassin chuckles, but his expression darkens. His next words are deadly serious. Shadow Reaper. But tell me something. Do you really think this war ends with Hashikawa? Ryo's smirk fades slightly. Shadow Reaper. You've pissed off the wrong people, kid. Hashikawa was just a pawn. The real game is played by those above him. The ones who decide who wins and who disappears. Iane's eyes narrow. Ghost clenches his fists. Iane. Wait. You mean there's someone above Hashikawa? The assassin nods, stepping back into the shadows. Shadow Reaper. You're starting to see it now, aren't you? The financial kings who run the world from behind closed doors. The invisible hand. Ryo's wealth system pings, flashing a new mission. Small blue diamond system message. New threat identified. The invisible hand. Objective. Discover their true identity. Warning. This mission cannot be abandoned. Ryo watches as the Shadow Reaper vanishes into the night. His words linger. He wasn't lying. Ghost. If that guy's afraid of them, we just stepped into something much bigger than a market war. Ryo exhales, his mind racing. The blacklist was just a test. The real enemy was still watching. Ryo quietly. Then it's time we watch them back. The Hidden Empire. A dark, underground luxury conference room. Men and women sit around a polished obsidian table. No faces are shown, just shadows cast against golden candlelight. The room hums with low conversation. At the center, a massive holographic screen flickers to life. A single name appears. Small blue diamond Ryo Takeda. Status problematic. A calm, commanding voice speaks. Unknown leader. He should have been eliminated already. Another voice, older, colder. Unknown member 2. Hashikawa was a fool. He thought he was a king. He was just a rook. The voices murmur in agreement. A third figure finally speaks. Unknown member 3. Takeda has proven himself capable. Perhaps it's time to see if he can be used. A brief silence. Then the first voice makes the decision. Unknown leader. Send him an invitation. Let's see how far he's willing to go. The screen flickers. The meeting is over. But the game? It's only beginning. The invitation. Ryo, Iane, and Ghost return to their new hideout, a high-rise penthouse overlooking the city. As they enter, they notice something strange. A black envelope sits on the table, untouched. Iane scans for traps. Nothing. Ghost watches the exits. No intruders. Ryo picks it up, slowly tearing it open. Inside is a single golden card. No name, no logo, just a message. Small blue diamond. You are invited to the true market. One night only. Time, midnight. Location, unknown. Iane stares, horrified. Iane. Oh, hell no. Ghost frowns, leaning forward. Ghost. I've heard whispers about this. The true market isn't just a place. It's where the real money moves. The kind of deals that make or break nations. Ryo flips the card between his fingers, thinking, this was the chance. The door into the real power structure. The invisible hand. But was it a trap? His wealth system pings. A critical mission appears. Small blue diamond system message. Exclusive event unlocked. The true market. Warning. Entry cannot be forfeited once accepted. Risk level. Unknown. Iane shakes her head. Iane. This is insane. It's like walking into a lion's den wearing steak-flavored cologne. Ghost sighs. Ghost. But if we don't go, we'll never know who's really pulling the strings. A heavy silence. Then Ryo grins. Ryo. Then let's crash their little party. He tosses the golden card onto the table. The next move was made. The biggest players in the world just invited him into their circle. Now it was time. Episode 20. The True Market. Entering the unknown. The midnight air is thick with tension. A sleek black limousine glides through the deserted streets of Tokyo. Inside, Ryo sits calmly, staring at his reflection in the tinted window. Across from him, Iane and Ghost remain tense. The golden invitation card rests on Ryo's lap. This was it, the true market, the place where the real rulers of the world gathered, where wealth wasn't measured in billions, but in power itself. Ayane, whispering, this is a trap. You know that, right? Ghost. If they wanted him dead, they wouldn't invite him. They'd erase him like he never existed. Ryo smirks, adjusting his custom-tailored black suit. He looks like he belongs because soon he will. Ryo. Exactly. Which means I have one chance to make them acknowledge me. The limo stops. A massive, unmarked skyscraper looms above. No logos. No lights. Just powerful silence. The doors open. This was the entrance to the true market. The world's hidden rulers. Inside, the elevator ascends higher than the building's supposed limit. No buttons, just an AI scanner. A voice greets them, smooth and artificial. Small blue diamond, Welcome, Ryo Takeda. First-time entrant. Please proceed. The doors slide open. Ryo steps into a massive hall, lined with obsidian walls and golden chandeliers. The air hums with quiet conversations. The world's richest and most powerful people are here. But not the ones in magazines. These are the ones who own the magazines. A woman in a silver mask approaches. Silver Mask Woman. Ryo Takeda. The disruptor. The one who broke the blacklist. Ryo meets her gaze, unreadable. Ryo. That's one way to put it. The woman chuckles, gesturing to the massive, circular table in the center. Every seat is filled with legends. Oil tycoons, black market moguls, tech giants, war profiteers. The invisible hand itself. At the head of the table, a man in a deep crimson suit slowly looks up. His eyes are cold, calculating. He's the only one Ryo doesn't recognize. Crimson Suit Man. You came. Ryo slowly pulls out a chair, sitting down like he belongs. He doesn't bow, doesn't act submissive. He just sits. The air tenses. No one does that. But the man in crimson? He smiles. The game begins. The room is silent. Then, the Crimson Man speaks. Crimson Suit Man. You think you've won, don't you? Ryo. I think I'm still playing. The room hums with quiet amusement. The game of subtle dominance has begun. Crimson Suit Man. Hashikawa was a fool. A man who mistook himself for a king. But kings don't move the board. He gestures to the massive stock exchange monitor behind him. Companies rise and fall in real time. But these men and women? They decide it. Not markets. Them. Crimson Suit Man. We control the economy. The laws. The wars. And you are a wild card. A glass of whiskey is slid toward Ryo. A silent invitation. Join them or defy them. Small blue diamond system message. Exclusive choice. Accept the invitation or challenge the invisible hand. Small blue diamond accept. Gain access to unlimited wealth and power, but become a pawn in their system. Small blue diamond challenge. Decline and declare war, but risk total erasure. Iane watches from the sidelines, her hands twitching. Ghost subtly shifts his stance, ready for anything. But Ryo? He simply smirks. He picks up the whiskey and doesn't drink it. Instead, he slowly turns it upside down, pouring it onto the table. The room goes dead silent. A dangerous move. Ryo, I don't follow rules. I rewrite them. For the first time, the Crimson Suit Man's expression changes, just slightly. The room waits for his reaction. Then he laughs. A slow, rich, powerful laugh. Crimson Suit Man. Interesting. He leans forward, eyes burning. Crimson Suit Man. Then let's see if you can survive what comes next. The meeting is over. The game has changed. Ryo didn't just reject them. He just declared war on the world's real rulers. Small blue diamond system message. New mission. Survive the true market's reprisal. Enemies. Unknown. Risk. Maximum. As Ryo and his team walk out, the air is electric. He didn't just refuse power. He challenged it. And now, the invisible hand won't just sit back. They'll come for him. Iane shakes her head, exhaling. Iane, you just pissed off every secret billionaire in the world. How do you feel? Ryo grins, stepping into the city night. Ryo, alive. Episode 21, The Reprisal. The fallout begins. The Tokyo skyline glows under the neon haze of midnight. Ryo stands on the edge of a skyscraper rooftop, the city stretched out below him. His phone vibrates. He checks the screen, a live news broadcast. Small blue diamond breaking news. Ryo Takeda, fraudster or financial terrorist? Small blue diamond, government investigates Takeda's assets. Illegal market manipulation? Small blue diamond, anonymous billionaires declare war on rising investor. Iane and Ghost watch from the penthouse balcony behind him. The weight of what just happened is settling in. Ayane, voice sharp. You declared war on the world's real power players. And now, they're erasing you. Ryo smirks, unfazed. He was expecting this. He takes a deep breath, exhaling slowly as the wealth system pings. Small blue diamond system message. Alert. Global financial lockdown activated. Your name is now flagged in 17 countries. Your assets are being frozen. Ghost lets out a low whistle, arms crossed. Ghost. They're shutting you down before you can even move. Classic power play. Ryo calmly. They want to play? Fine. Let's play. The financial assassination. A high-rise boardroom in London. A group of elite financial analysts work furiously at their terminals. A woman in a platinum suit watches over them. This is Madeleine Kane, one of the invisible hand's key enforcers. Small Blue Diamond. Initiate full-scale economic suppression on Takeda's holdings. Small Blue Diamond. Short all stocks linked to him. Buy out any company that does business with him. Small Blue Diamond. Shut down his banks. Freeze his funds. Make him untouchable. The analysts nod, launching a coordinated attack. In real time, Ryo's net worth plummets. His investments crash. His companies face hostile takeovers. His empire is dismantled before his eyes. Small Blue Diamond system message. Personal wealth drop. 92% in 3 hours. Emergency action required. Back at the penthouse, Iain's fingers fly across her laptop, desperately trying to counter the attack. Iain, they're not just ruining you. They're wiping you from history. If we don't stop them now, you'll be a nobody by morning. Ryo exhales, cracking his knuckles. The real war wasn't on the streets. It was being fought in the financial world. The first counterattack. Ryo steps forward, activating the wealth system's hidden functions. His 2.0 upgrade glows faintly as he scans the market data. Numbers flash, shifting, reorganizing. And then, he sees it. The weak point. Small Blue Diamond system message. Hidden opportunity identified. Reverse takeover strategy. Chance of success, 45%. Ryo, if they're going to short my stocks, I'll make sure they lose more than I do. He manipulates the system, triggering a coordinated stock buyback. Every share that was dumped, he starts buying back through proxies. The move is dangerous, but effective. Within minutes, the market starts shifting. The companies they try to kill, they begin to rebound. And then, in a devastating countermove, Ryo shorts the invisible hand's own assets. Small Blue Diamond system message. Enemy holdings plunge by 28%. Hedge fund crisis alert activated. Back in London, Madeleine Kane's face darkens. She grips the edge of the table, her analysts panicking. The attack was supposed to crush Ryo. Instead, he's making them bleed. Analyst. Ma'am, Takeda just turned a short squeeze against us. If we don't move fast, we'll lose billions. Madeleine's eyes narrow. She reaches for her phone. Madeleine, enough playing games. Bring in the architect. The room falls silent. Whoever she's calling is far worse than anything Ryo has faced before. The architect arrives. Somewhere in New York City, a man sits in a private library, sipping red wine. He's surrounded by ancient books and quantum computers. A single candle flickers beside him. A phone rings. He answers without looking. Unknown man. I assume you require my services. Madeleine's voice is sharp. Madeleine, Takeda is becoming a problem. Eliminate him. Not just financially. Completely. The man, known only as the architect, smiles faintly. Architect. Consider it done. He leans forward, typing on a custom-built computer. Lines of code flash as he starts working. Within seconds, the global financial network begins shifting. Small Blue Diamond initiating market collapse. Small Blue Diamond triggering AI-based stock manipulation. Small Blue Diamond injecting deep-fake corruption scandals. Ryo's entire existence is about to be erased. The last stand. Back in Tokyo, Iain suddenly freezes. Her screen glitches. The stock data starts rewriting itself in real time. It's like the market is being rewritten. Iain, panicking. Ryo, something way bigger, just entered the game. Ghost's face darkens. Ghost, what do you mean? Iain pulls up encrypted data trails. The attack isn't just from hedge funds. It's coming from the digital infrastructure itself. Whoever is attacking has control over the financial system itself. Iain, they're rewriting history. They're not just destroying Ryo's empire. They're making sure he never existed. The wealth system pings violently. A new emergency alert flashes. Small blue diamond system message. Final challenge. The architect's global reset. Consequence of failure. Total erasure. Time remaining, 12 hours. Ryo exhales. This was it. The final boss battle. He's no longer fighting billionaires. He's fighting the very fabric of financial reality. Ryo grinning. Then let's rewrite the rules. He sits down, cracking his knuckles, and starts typing. If they want a financial war, he'll give them one. Small blue diamond system message. Hidden function unlocked. Market manipulation 2. Episode 22. The Architect's Trap. The world resets. Tokyo, 3 a.m. The city sleeps. But in the shadows, the war for financial reality has begun. Ryo stares at his screen. Numbers flash. His wealth, his companies, his digital footprint, disappearing before his eyes. The architect isn't just taking his money. He's rewriting the past. Small blue diamond system message. Emergency alert. Global data manipulation detected. Warning. Your existence is being erased. Time remaining. 11 hours, 57 minutes, and 30 seconds. Aine frantically types at her console, sweat dripping down her forehead. Aine, who the hell is this guy? I can't trace him. He's not using normal hacking methods. He's literally editing the financial system itself. Ghost loads his pistol, pacing the room. Ghost, forget tracking him. If we don't stop this in the next 12 hours, Ryo's going to be a ghost. Ryo exhales, rolling his shoulders. His wealth system pulses faintly, almost like it's struggling to keep up. Ryo, then let's make sure he never finishes the job. The architect's domain. Cut to a hidden underground data fortress. In the center of the room, sitting in an old-fashioned leather chair, is the architect, a man of contradictions. He looks like an ancient scholar, but his hands move like a machine, typing at speeds humanly impossible. His AI-driven supercomputer, Demiurge, flashes with live data. It's processing millions of financial transactions per second, restructuring the economy in real time. Small blue diamond deleting all traces of Takeda's financial history. Small blue diamond reallocating assets to controlled offshore networks. Small blue diamond triggering cascade bankruptcies on his remaining companies. A slow smirk spreads across his lips. Architect, murmuring to himself. Checkmate is inevitable. He taps his screen one last time. A hidden kill switch program activates. And across the world, Ryo's final holdings begin to vanish. The plan to beat the system. Back at the safe house, the air is thick with tension. Ghost loads his weapons. Aine's hands shake over her keyboard. And Ryo? He smiles. Asterisk. The asterisk wealth system suddenly pings, offering him an unprecedented choice. Small blue diamond system message. Final countermove available. Override the financial system. Option 1. Activate AI takeover mode. High risk, unpredictable consequences. Option 2. Reset your own identity. Erase yourself to rebuild from scratch. Option 3. Locate the architect and stop him physically. Direct confrontation. Ryo exhales. This was it. The last play. The only way to beat someone rewriting reality is to rewrite it himself. Ryo, we go with option 1. Aine's head snaps up. Aine, are you insane? You're talking about taking control of the global financial system. If this fails, you'll lose everything. Ryo's grin sharpens. Ryo, not if I win. He taps the command. The wealth system pulses violently. For a split second, the entire world market glitches. And then the system goes dark. Small blue diamond system message. Override activated. AI takeover mode engaged. Status unstable. Aine gasps. Ghost tenses. And in the darkness, a voice speaks. Small blue diamond, new system AI. Welcome, Ryo Takeda. Shall we rewrite the world? Ryo smirks. Ryo, yes. Let's begin. The global glitch. Suddenly, worldwide financial chaos erupts. Stock markets freeze. Banking systems lock. Crypto networks collapse. The architect's carefully designed attack plan? It backfires instantly. Small blue diamond warning. Unidentified algorithm disrupting all trading systems. Small blue diamond SEC declares market emergency. Small blue diamond banks worldwide enter panic mode. Back in his fortress, the architect's eyes widen for the first time. His system, his perfect financial engine, is no longer responding. His control is slipping. Architect whispering, "What have you done?" His AI demiurge flickers. A single error message appears. Small blue diamond system override detected. New control user, Ryo Takeda. The architect slowly stands, his smirk vanishing. For the first time, he's the one on the defensive. The final move. Back in Tokyo, Ryo watches as the financial networks tremble. He isn't just surviving anymore, he's winning. Iane and Ghost watch in stunned silence. Ayane, whispering, "You just hacked the world." Ryo exhales, stretching. Ryo, well, someone had to do it. Small blue diamond system message. Final action required. Deliver the checkmate. Ryo leans forward, hovering his finger over the final command. He could erase the architect, wipe out his entire empire in a single keystroke. But he doesn't press it. Ryo calmly. No, that's too easy. Instead, he does something far more devastating. Small blue diamond system message. Executing. Redistribute wealth protocol. Across the world, something unbelievable happens. The billions hoarded by the invisible hand, it vanishes from their accounts. Small blue diamond, wealth redistribution initiated. Small blue diamond, massive financial shifts detected. Economic uncertainty rising. Ryo's final move? He didn't take their money for himself. He spread it across the global economy. Billions flood into small businesses, new startups, struggling nations. The very people they had exploited just got their revenge. Back in the architect's lair, alarms blare violently. His network shatters. The machine he had built to control the world's money? Destroyed. The architect slowly closes his eyes, exhaling in quiet defeat. Architect. Checkmate. The screen goes black. The war is over. The aftermath. Tokyo. Dawn rises. Ryo stands on the rooftop, watching the sun break over the city. His empire? Still standing. His system? More powerful than ever. His name? Now a legend. Iane leans on the railing beside him, shaking her head. Iane, you do realize you just broke the entire financial world, right? Ryo grins. Ryo, good. It was rigged anyway. Ghost chuckles, loading a fresh cigarette. Ghost. So what now, boss? Ryo exhales, closing his wealth system. The final notification flashes. Small blue diamond system message. Game over. You have rewritten the market. Status, you win. Ryo. Now, we build something better. Episode 23. The Wealth King. A new era begins. The Tokyo skyline stretches out before Ryo, the golden sunrise illuminating the city below. The world is different now. The invisible hand? Broken. The financial system? Reset. And Ryo? He stands at the top of it all. Iane sits on the penthouse couch, reading through global news reports. Every major outlet is in a frenzy. Small blue diamond, unprecedented wealth redistribution. Trillions vanish overnight. Small blue diamond, collapse of the invisible hand. A new financial era? Small blue diamond. Who is Ryo Takeda? The most powerful man in the market. Ghost sips coffee, exhaling slowly. Ghost. Well, congratulations, kid. You beat the game. But what now? Ryo closes his wealth system. The golden glow is gone. No more missions. No more threats. Just freedom. Ryo, smirking. Now, we start from zero. Iane raises an eyebrow. Iane, excuse me. Ryo stands, stretching. Ryo, I rewrote the system. But that doesn't mean I want to control it. The moment I become what they were, I've already lost. He turns to his wealth system interface. A final prompt appears. Small blue diamond system message. Final option available. Retire and reset. Do you wish to shut down the system? Warning. This cannot be undone. Ghost leans forward, watching intently. Ghost, you sure about this? You could own everything. You could be the richest man alive. Ryo exhales, looking out at the city. For the first time, he feels no weight. No enemies. No fear. Just the future. He taps the final command. Small blue diamond system message. Wealth system terminated. The golden interface flickers and vanishes. The game is truly over. Ryo is free. A different kind of empire. Months later, a small modern office in downtown Tokyo. No skyscrapers. No luxury towers. Just a simple startup space. Inside, people work, normal investors, young entrepreneurs, dreamers. Ryo walks through the office, sleeves rolled up, a coffee in hand. He stops beside Iane and Ghost, who are busy setting up a new trading platform. But this time, it's different. It's open to everyone. No hidden rules. No corruption. Iane, you really went from fighting billionaires to running a startup. Huh? Ryo grinning. I just leveled up. Ghost smirks, shaking his head. Ghost. So what are we calling this thing? Ryo glances at the name on the wall. A simple logo. Nova Financial. A company dedicated to changing the market for good. Ryo. A new beginning. The final wealth system message appears one last time. Small blue diamond system message. Congratulations. You have completed the game. Final title achieved. The Wealth King. Status free. Ryo takes a deep breath, then steps into the future. Not as a player, but as the one who rewrote the game. Episode 24. The Wealth King's next move. The calm before the storm. Tokyo, 6 months after the financial reset. The world has changed, and Ryo's presence is still felt everywhere. Nova Financial is booming, bringing fair market access to ordinary people. But in the shadows, not everyone is happy about this new era. Inside Nova Financial's office, a massive data dashboard shows global financial trends. Everything looks stable, too stable. Iane sits at her desk, scrolling through financial feeds, eyebrows furrowed. Iane, something isn't right, Ryo. The market is too calm. It's like someone is controlling it. Ryo, sipping coffee. Maybe they finally learned their lesson. Ghost. Or maybe they're waiting for you to let your guard down. The tension in the air is heavy. They know the invisible hand was crippled, but not destroyed. And when people lose control over money, they don't just sit back. They fight. Small blue diamond system message. Unusual market activity detected. Investigation recommended. Iwane, looking at the screen. Wait, there's billions in movement, but no companies are making these trades. It's like the money is moving without a source. Ryo, that's not possible. There has to be a trader behind it. Ghost, unless someone built a new system. Silence. The realization is terrifying. The wealth system was shut down. But what if someone created another one? What if this time they weren't trying to control markets? They were trying to control the entire world. Small blue diamond system message. New threat identified. Project Monarch. Ryo, clenching his fist. Looks like someone wants their throne back. The hidden enemy. Cut to a private underground bunker somewhere in Switzerland. Inside, multiple screens flicker with live data streams. A man in a white suit watches the screens, fingers tapping on the table. He is Lucius Aldrich, a former invisible hand strategist. On the screen, a digital AI interface flashes. This is Project Monarch, a system designed to replace the wealth system. Not for personal gain, but for absolute global control. Small blue diamond, market manipulation at 97% efficiency. Small blue diamond projected economic collapse in 6 months. Small blue diamond strategic disruption of Nova Financial, processing. Lucius, smirking. Ryo Takeda, you thought you won, but you merely opened the door for something worse. The screen zooms in on Ryo's face. A red, target confirmed notification blinks. Small blue diamond system message. Eliminate Ryo Takeda. Strategic priority number 1. Lucius, let's see how well you play without your little system. Scene 3. The first attack. Back in Tokyo, Nova Financial headquarters. Suddenly, alarms blare. A massive data breach is detected. Iane, someone just hacked into our mainframe. They're trying to wipe our entire system. Small blue diamond system message. Cyber attack detected. Immediate action required. Ghost grabbing his gun. This isn't just cyber warfare. This is a declaration of war. Ryo grinning. Then let's give them a Episode 25, The Return of the Game. Opening scene, a battle on two fronts. The cyber war begins. Iane and her hacker team work to counter the attack, but it's unlike anything they've seen before. The code adapts, evolves, learns. This isn't just an attack, it's a strategic takedown. Meanwhile, Ghost receives an urgent call. Ghost answering. Who is this? Unknown caller. You don't know me, but I know you, and I know your boss is about to be erased. Ghost. The hell are you talking about? Unknown caller. Look out your window. Ghost rushes to the window and sees them. A team of elite mercenaries moving in on Nova Financial. Ghost shouting. Ryo, we've got company. Small Blue Diamond system message. New mission. Defend Nova Financial. Survive the attack. Ryo. TCH. So this is their first move. Ryo cracks his knuckles. If they wanted to play dirty, then he'd remind them why he's the Wealth King. Ryo. Let's show them what real power looks like. Episode 26. The Underground War. Financial chaos. Tokyo Stock Exchange. Markets crash overnight. News outlets panic. The world doesn't know it yet, but they're in the middle of a financial war. Small Blue Diamond, global stocks plummet. Economic crisis looming. Small Blue Diamond, untraceable wealth transfers. Who is behind a market crash? Small Blue Diamond, Nova Financial under attack. In Nova HQ, Ryo watches the chaos unfold. The mercenaries are dealt with, but the real battle is just beginning. Iane, whoever's behind this isn't just trying to ruin us. They're trying to take over the world. Small Blue Diamond system message. New threat confirmed. Lucius Aldrich, the Monarch strategist. Ryo, smirking. I guess I'll have to teach him what happens when you challenge the real king. The game isn't over. It's just begun. Episode 27. The Rise of Project Monarch. The battle escalates. Tokyo skyline at midnight. The city is still unaware of the financial war happening in the shadows. Inside Nova Financial's HQ, the atmosphere is tense. Multiple screens display market fluctuations, encrypted cyber attacks, and security alerts. Iane, frustrated, typing furiously. This isn't just hacking anymore. Monarch is rewriting the global trading algorithms in real time. If we don't stop this, they'll have total control over every financial transaction on the planet. Ryo leaning back, smirking. So that's their game? They're trying to replace the entire economic system? Ghost. If they succeed, they'll be worse than the invisible hand. There won't be a free market anymore. There'll only be their market. Small Blue Diamond system message. Warning, global economic grid under hostile control. Estimated time until full takeover, 72 hours. Ryo grinning. 72 hours? Good. That means we have time to destroy them. The enemy's strategy. Cut to a high-tech underground bunker in Geneva, Switzerland. Lucius Aldrich sits calmly at a long glass table, watching market charts on a holographic screen. The financial world is bending to his will. Lucius speaking to his AI system, Monarch. Status update. Small Blue Diamond Monarch AI. 87% of the global trading infrastructure is now under our control. Nova Financial remains the only resistance. Full economic collapse is projected unless they submit. Lucius, smirking. And what does our guest think? The camera pans to a restrained figure in the shadows. A bruised and exhausted man, chained to a chair. Kaido Renji, the former system user who warned Ryo about the invisible hand. Renji gritting his teeth. You think you can control everything? You have no idea what kind of monster you're creating. Lucius, correction, I'm not creating a monster. I'm creating a new world order. Small Blue Diamond system message. New mission unlocked. Rescue Kaido Renji. Expose Monarch's weakness. The counterattack begins. Back at Nova Financial, Ryo stands in front of a massive digital map, analyzing Monarch's financial strongholds. The room is full of top-tier analysts, cyber experts, and underground traders. Iane, we have 3 ways to hit Monarch where it hurts. The problem is, each one comes with serious risks. Small Blue Diamond Option 1. Cyber Assault. Hack into Monarch's AI core and disrupt their control. High risk. If we fail, they could track and shut us down. Small Blue Diamond Option 2. Market Disruption. Force Monarch into a stock crash they can't counter. High risk. If it backfires, we'll go bankrupt. Small Blue Diamond Option 3. Infiltration. Physically break into Monarch's data fortress and steal their master algorithm. Extreme risk. We might not make it out alive. Ghost cracking his knuckles. I vote Option 3. Iwayne, rolling her eyes. Of course you do. Ryo grinning. Good. Because that's the one we're choosing. Small Blue Diamond System Message. Mission accepted. Infiltrate Monarch's data fortress, Geneva, Switzerland. Risk level, extreme. Episode 28. Breaking into Monarch. The flight to war. Private jet over Europe. Inside, Ryo, Takeda, Ghost, and a team of elite operatives prepare for the mission. Blueprints of Monarch's data fortress glow on a holographic table. Takeda. Monarch security is military grade. If we get caught, we don't get a second chance. Ghost. Then let's not get caught. Ryo, smirking. Don't worry. We're not just breaking in, we're taking over. The heist begins. Geneva. Monarch's data fortress looms, surrounded by armed guards, drones, and encrypted security doors. Ryo's team prepares for the infiltration. Small Blue Diamond System Message. Infiltration mode. Engaged. Objective. Steal Monarch's core algorithm. Takeda taps into the security feed, Ghost disables a guard silently, and Ryo leads the team deeper inside. They reach the central control room. There, in a glowing glass chamber, sits Monarch's AI core. Iwayne whispering, "This is it. We steal this, and we break Monarch's control over the global economy." Ghost. Then let's move. As Takeda starts hacking the core, an alarm blares. Red lights flash. Doors lock. Small Blue Diamond System Message. Security breach detected. Countermeasures activated. Lucius, over intercom, chuckling. Takeda. I was wondering when you'd show up. The screens flicker, and Lucius' face appears. Lucius, you didn't really think I'd make this easy for you, did you? Suddenly, gas fills the room. Armed Monarch enforcers storm in. Ryo, smirking despite the danger. Wouldn't be fun if you did. Small Blue Diamond System Message. New mission. Escape with the algorithm. Survive at all costs. Episode 29. The Showdown. Fighting through Monarch. Ryo, Ghost, and Takeda fight their way out, dodging bullets, hacking security doors, and navigating laser-filled hallways. They reach the emergency extraction point, but Lucius is waiting. In person. Lucius, grinning, blocking their escape. You don't get it, Takeda. You're not fighting a system anymore. You're fighting the future. Ryo. Then I'll rewrite the future, just like I rewrote the past. Lucius draws a sleek high-tech pistol, but Ryo doesn't flinch. Small Blue Diamond System Message. Final battle. Ryo Takeda versus Lucius Aldrich. Lucius, you want to be the Wealth King? Then let's see if you can take the throne from me. Episode 30. The Fate of the Financial World. The last move. Lucius and Ryo face off, surrounded by collapsed security drones and flickering alarms. The entire financial world hangs in the balance. Ryo, you think money is power, but you forgot something. People are more powerful than money. With one final command, Ryo uploads Monarch source code into a public blockchain, making it impossible for anyone to control. Small Blue Diamond System Message. Final move executed. Monarch system dismantled permanently. Lucius stares in horror as his life's work collapses around him. Lucius, whispering, "No, this was supposed to be my world." Ryo, smirking, "Not anymore.